It's your boy, Raindrop, Raindog, Rain Drizzle, and my co-host, co-captain, Cold Conspirator, Uncle Juju.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to BXTV, aka Back from Hell, your Spotify and YouTube podcast. So you didn't know everything you needed to know. You dig? And this is what we about to do. We about to talk about everything and anything. No, I'm kidding. We got a few things on the docket. And if you already don't, make sure you drop a like, comment, and a subscribe on YouTube. And if you're on Spotify, just keep following. And if you don't know, now you know. First thing we like to do every week here on the podcast is Comic Book of the Week. And this week we have Deadpool #1 by Cody Ziegler and the gang. You know what I'm saying? We got Ziegler, Antonio, and Guru FX. I don't know how to say his last name, but here are the two covers I picked up. I forget who did this one. But yeah, Deadpool #1, his new ongoing series. If you don't know Cody Ziegler, he writes Miles Morales. He also did he created Spider-Punk or whatever, if I'm correct. Or at least wrote the story. And yeah, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And now he's doing Deadpool, which I was hyped for because I wasn't the biggest fan of the last one, and I wanted a new take on him. And it seems like they're taking a little bit. They're actually not a little bit. They're going off kind of the end of the last book, which so far it hasn't worried me because this issue, I'm going to go ahead and say it, if you didn't like Wong's run, you will definitely like this, I think. I mean, Juju, if I'm correct, this is like your first like run-in with like starting a Deadpool series from the jump.
Yes. This is my first time actually starting off at Deadpool from a #1 perspective. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I laughed a lot. I laughed a lot harder at a lot of things.
Dude, no, I think it's because me and John looked for hours. We couldn't find out how old Cody Ziegler is, but I'm pretty sure he's like 26 or some shit like that. And his age definitely shows in his Miles and his Deadpool. Like, I definitely think because people don't realize Deadpool is all like, at least the Deadpool I've read, he's always been like pop culture like savvy, and he always makes jokes around it. So I really enjoyed that like Cody Ziegler like really pushed the envelope on making puns and stupid pop culture jokes and like really making the book like kind of adult themed. You know what I mean? Like I could see like 17 like I feel like this book is made for like 16 and up. Like I feel like that's who should be reading this series cuz like that's what also I was very happy with off rip was the book was violent. I know that sounds crazy of me, but like
There's a lot of like people getting cut in half and like
but yeah, no, for sure. Like they're like ripping them to pieces. They're stabbing them, putting grenades in their mouths. Like there's a huge crotch shot scene with Deadpool in a 2-page splash. It's great. But I was gonna say for anybody worried about the Wong part that I mentioned, the only things they really pulled from it are. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Deadpool has his pet symbiote dog, Princess. If you don't know, Princess was established in the last volume of Deadpool. And the other thing is, he's not with Valentino anymore, or Valentine, whatever her name was. He's not with that girl with the spiky fingertips who was, like, super smart. He was dating her, and they mentioned that twice or 3 times in Deadpool #1. That he was going through a breakup and he was sad by it, and every time Princess brings up, "Are we gonna have a family?" He's like, "We're done with families, Princess." So it seems like Deadpool is a little emotional right now, but he's also having fun and being savage. Like there was that whole if you guys want to check it out and you don't want to read it, you can go to our YouTube shorts. I did a YouTube short on Deadpool #1. And there's a whole scene in there where he shouts out Chainsaw Man, and it's so good.
Yes.
It's so good, bro. I was on the toilet laughing because I was reading it on the toilet, and I was like, yo, this is fucking funny. Like, and I think that's something Cody Ziegler, like, is going to stand out with this issue is that he's going to connect to the younger audience really well. On like Deadpool and like people like you and me who are like pop culture friendly and stuff like that. So, because he is, like, from my understanding, he's an anime fan. He brings it up in a lot of his comics, or it seems that he does. So, I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of good in it. You know, like the art was
Yeah.
good. I believe the guy who did the art worked on Death of the Venomverse. So, and that wasn't a great story, but it had great art. So, like,
Yeah.
but Deadpool, I think, is different. I think this kind of held up. I think with every, like, what was your favorite part of this? Like, being somebody who's never really read Deadpool, other than the manga.
My favorite part had to be the teleporting fight, especially in the middle where he basically says
Yes.
like, "I feel really bad for the artist who has to draw all
Because they're
this,"
drawing
and
all the
as he's going from portal to portal, like
him and Princess and the guy they're chasing.
I loved how they mentioned how this is gonna be like $1 million establishing shot, like if this
Yeah.
were in live action. Like,
Yeah, yeah. If this was like a movie, this would cost $1 million fucking dollars alone. No, yeah, and that's what I'm saying though. Like, I also like in the very beginning. That's where I kind of got pulled in. The intro to the book. Deadpool is like, basically like, who are these dumb readers? And I like that he insulted us and broke the fourth wall from the very jump. Like that is what I want. I'm not even lying. Like I don't want Deadpool. I don't want him to have a filter. You know what I mean? I want him to just be him, be chaotic, say stupid raunchy jokes, like do it up. You know what I mean? This is the guy to
yeah,
do it with, and I think Ziggler and the team kind of have that nailed in. Because I mean, you're saying as somebody who's never read Deadpool, you enjoyed this, and like you
yeah.
don't even watch Chainsaw Man, you understood the reference, and
Oh, yeah. It's just so funny to see another like comic book reference something outside of the comic book. It was
yeah,
like
well, and,
totally self-aware, you know?
and
Like,
that's why me and you we're gonna do a review here soon on the first we're gonna do we're gonna do it in a series. We're gonna do the first trade. We're gonna do it trade by trade for you to make it easy, because I have the issues. But we're gonna do Gwenpool one of these days
okay.
because
Yeah, I want
she's
to read it.
basically just like the female Deadpool, but like different stuff and powers. So like it's interesting and it's fun because like you said, it's just so fun to see people talk, break the fourth wall, and like bring up things outside of comic books while being like one of her superpowers, like Gwenpool's, like for instance, is that like she knows everybody's secret identity and their superpowers and like how shit works, so like she can get out of a lot of situations and things like that. Like one of the things is like she tells Jane Foster her identity so she doesn't kill her, and she's like, "How do you know my fucking identity?" And she's like, "I didn't think this part through. I didn't think that would make you more mad." Like,
Um,
and that's where like Deadpool's fun though, because he kind of does that throughout the story. He's just like, "Sorry, I'm steamrolling."
no, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you though. The thing that drove this to a 10 for me in my mind was the denouement after, where it's him
Yes.
and his.
Hold on. You got Juju. You gotta say spoiler alert. You can't drop that bomb. You can't drop the post-credit comic scene and not say spoiler alert.
I
Like
don't
that.
know. You kind of threw in a shit ton of spoiler alerts. I kind of felt like they knew these are coming. You
All
know.
right, but still, you gotta do it. You gotta do it, cause maybe they paused and came back. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. All right.
Like
Well,
maybe
spoiler alert. He goes to see
his
a
daughter.
family member. Yeah, his
Yeah.
daughter.
Oh, yeah. You guys just see his daughter
Um,
Ellie, because if you don't know, Deadpool has a daughter Ellie that hasn't been seen in a while. So after talking about how he doesn't want to see his family, or there's no such thing as family, like Juju is about to talk about, he goes and visits his daughter Ellie.
and it is probably one of the most like touching and heartbreaking at the same time because he gives her the phone. And he's just like, "If you need me, but I can't take you with me." I
Yeah, like
want you, but
my
like I can't
lifestyle.
be with you. Yeah,
I'm constantly being killed or killing people. Like, I am no dad. Like, if
yeah.
anybody has the pass on being kind of like a present father, actually, I don't know. Does he? Because he could just stop being a mercenary. Like,
He could, but he would always have people coming after him.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
that's,
Yeah, but like, I don't know. That's a different conversation
look,
for a different day. That's a.
I'll
Uh,
I'll frame it up like this. Um, every child deserves parents. Not every parents deserve children.
no, but the thing I'm saying is, though, what you're missing from this Deadpool situation is Wade Wilson tends to not have people come after him unless he's been hired to kill them.
Yeah,
Like he tends to fuck up killing them, and then they know who's trying to kill them, so they try to go kill him. That's at least in my experience. I'm sure there's a story out there where that's not the scenario, but I don't know. I feel like, but I get what you're saying. Like he's definitely nobody to be around actively because he's
yeah,
actively in such situations, and like he's also just constantly being murdered and like regenerating his body. Like, how's he gonna take her to school when he has no arms and legs for a month? Like,
yeah.
because that's the way he works. If his brain like explodes, he does not regenerate anymore. That's why when he in Marvel Zombies, spoiler alert, he becomes Headpool. He like actually I don't know why he doesn't read. Oh, because he that's why he already became a zombie before like his body got chopped off. So when his body got chopped off, only his head stays alive, but he can't regenerate because he's a zombie.
Yeah.
But yeah, fun
Top
fact:
rules,
Rainey's
baby.
Jewel, Rainey's Jewel, Rainey's Deadpool Jewel. But yeah, man, I dug it. I really needed this. If you can't tell, I really,
Yeah.
really needed a good Deadpool comic to come out because nothing Deadpool that's been out recently has like Batter Blood had like some good Venom Pool or whatever scenes, but it wasn't. It was kind of hard to follow. But what was I gonna say? I don't know. I just needed it. I fucking needed a good. I know Deadpool World War III. It's like him versus Wolverine or something is coming out next month or something or this month. So that should be good. I mean, while Sabretooth War is wrapping up, it's just Wolverine Deadpool frenzy right now in the comic world. Like,
I mean, that's the only thing that's really coming out. Let's be real on the Marvel side. So they're trying
yeah,
to generate as much hype as possible.
yeah. I mean, yeah, because Deadpool and Wolverine. So, Deadpool comes out this month, and I think that's also why Cody Ziegler felt like you're like to back up your point. I feel like that's why he went so hard with this book was because he was like, there's a lot of people like, you know what I mean? Like you said, this is the only Marvel movie coming out this year. Like at least make the comic like good, you know?
Yeah.
Like hype up the movie with the book, vice versa. Because I feel like this gives you like that little bit of taste of Deadpool before it comes out, and when it comes out, you're just going to be like, oh, I want more Deadpool. And then the ongoing series will be going on and just started. Like, it literally will just have started. So you'll be coming up on book 2 probably after this comes out. So it'll be like a perfect time for everybody. What I'm curious, though, is what kind of cameos and appearances are we going to get in this Deadpool series? If we get any. Because there's a lot of books going on right now that could just maybe make their way into Deadpool's stories.
Yes.
And maybe because Ziegler is writing Miles, we may get a Miles appearance or two in there, or vice versa, you know? Because in the past, Spider-Man and Deadpool have united. Like, they've been in comics together. So why not bring Miles and Deadpool together?
Deadpool, yeah.
That could be fun.
That's
I mean,
sick.
but
Yeah.
it is clashing because Miles is a younger crowd, I guess you could say. I guess you got me and you reading Miles. So how young is it?
Well, it's also I think a good like introduction for like young teenagers going into like
Adult.
almost going into adulthood and college and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
where like
yeah.
you can transition from ooh fun Miles Morales to ooh fun blood and guts Deadpool.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's a good bridge point.
No, for sure. Because me and you definitely have college humor. So this is probably why it made us laugh so hard. Because we're just like,
Yeah.
at heart, we're like 22 years old. But reality, I'm 28. You're 32?
33, baby.
33. Sorry.
Same years, our Lord.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I think it's safe to say me and Juju we rate the art and the story a 10, right? Like
Yes.
like put
This is solid 10.
yeah, put Cody Ziegler's Deadpool on your pull list if you like Deadpool. If you're not into the stupid puns and the gruesomeness, don't pick it up. But if you want something fun and entertaining and like you can just kind of like, oh, we also forgot to mention there's a new villain, Death Grip.
Yes.
Death
Yes.
Grip, spoiler alert, too late.
I was going to ask you about him actually.
He's brand
'Cause I was
new.
going to ask he's brand new?
Yeah,
Okay.
and they talk
Okay,
about
cool.
that before it came out. They were like saying that like Death Grip is gonna be like a new villain. So I do like that Cody Ziegler also added his own little like, hey, like I'm using Deadpool, but I'm starting something new.
Yeah. And I like the runic stuff. I like the fact that he put in like actual like runes in some of the spells and stuff that they were doing. And I mean, he was kind of confused. I was like, is that? It's like almost Moon Knight, but like Viking Moon Knight kind of vibe.
Yeah, yeah, a little
I
bit.
was like, but fuck yeah, why not? It's cool. Like,
And they like want something to do with Deadpool because he can't die. They realize he can like live, so they like want to harness something through him. So we'll see what happens.
yeah,
I'm curious to see what happens with Ellie. I'm curious to see what happens with everything, and I really think they did a good job. I was not upset. Also, I mean, look at this fucking variant cover. This thing is so sick. The shout out to the old comics, Night of the Marvel, Deadpool hold. I wish I got two of these so I could give you one. Cause oh dude, something sick.
oh man, you give me too much stuff, man.
I know, but like it's cause you're a nerd, bro. I don't like buying non-nerd
You
shit.
like a queen.
I got to. You're my baby cakes. You're my big baby. So you see this cover?
Yeah.
So in the back here, you can barely see. You see this folded up thing? This
Mhm.
is the store display poster of this cover.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my buddy hooked it up. He just like gave me it. So one day I'm gonna get that framed and like have it up with all my other Deadpool stuff. I'm a Deadpool guy. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I've always just liked him, and it's because I like Deathstroke though. It's like the goofy version of Deathstroke.
I I don't know. I was very skeptical when the movie came out. And Deadpool wasn't one that I was even remotely aware of. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I wasn't aware of him before he became a movie. Outside of X-Men the Wolverine movie that I saw, that was like terrible.
Yeah.
Um and then somebody had explained what Deadpool was, but that version was so drastically different in like its interpretation. Kind of wrote the character off personally.
I feel
And
you,
then
and
the
then
movie
you ate
came
your
out, and
words.
that just yeah, of course, because like you realize that studio meddling ruins films. Like studios don't know how to make movies. Directors know how to make movies. You know?
No, dude, yeah, and I mean, I'm very excited for Deadpool. I'm gonna go see it
Yeah.
opening night. My buddy Jerry has already said, "Let me know how many tickets I need to buy. I will buy them, and we'll all go. We'll go get we'll all
They
get
need,
stoned as shit and go to the top row."
I'm sorry. They need to make movies an event again. like going to the movies as like
I think this will be. I think seeing Deadpool 3 is going to be a big deal. I think a lot of people are going to show out for this. Like, I think this is going to be something where like everybody's at the theater, cuz like the day after there's going to be spoilers everywhere. Like somehow, some way. Tweets obviously, but there's going to be like physical spoilers somehow, like in a day or two. So, it's the same thing I did with Infinity War. I'm not wasting any time watching it. I'm going to get in and get out.
I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off, but I definitely am probably gonna go see it. I have to, man. I'm so tired of supporting the films that I love and want to see through a fucking streaming platform when I can just go buy a ticket and actually like support the fucking movie.
I feel that. That's how I felt with Mutant Mayhem. I made sure I was there. I was like, I need this movie. I want this movie to do well, and I want to make sure I'm there to be a part of it.
Like, look, I was like, I internalized it like this. I may not like the new Ghostbusters movie, to be completely honest. I may not like it. But I want there to be more. I want them to get better.
Yeah, you don't want it to get written off right now.
Exactly. So, like, I went and I saw it. I loved it. I thought it had a lot of potential. I thought that the character designs were great. I thought the ghosts were good. I thought we needed more of them, personally. But again, with my dollar, I'm saying, please make more of this.
No, for sure.
Instead of, I don't know if Netflix is doing the algorithm where they're like, okay, this is popular and this is not, because, like, if that were true, then a show like Brother Sons would get a second season, but no, they're axing that.
Yeah. I mean, Brother Sons is hit or miss, though, to be honest. It's very, like, cheesy jokes with, like, extreme choreography, like, violence. So, like, you gotta really be in the mood.
That was not, like,
yeah.
But, like, you get what I'm saying, though.
No,
like,
I had to be clear for anybody who's about to go check out Brother Sons that you know what you're walking into, because he might have sold it a little differently.
Like, okay, like 1899. 1899 was a show that needed a second season, and it was good. And I don't know if it was watched enough, because they don't show you the demographics of how many viewers they have. So you don't have that voting power with streaming services. It's not like you can thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah, you're right.
Amy Schumer made sure you got rid of that shit. Yeah.
Well, you can, I think you can like a movie, so it'll give you, like, recommendations, but I don't think you can thumbs down shit anymore. I don't even know if you can.
Also, like, you know, we were talking about, like, Silver Surfer earlier. Like, if you don't like the movie, don't go see it. Simple as that, you know?
Yeah. Also, though, just know you can look up Earth X, and she's on the cover as a female, like, with Silver Surfer. So, like, it's a thing. Like, don't be fooled by the red army, the red pill. No, I'm kidding.
Don't be fooled by fucking what's his name? DVD Overlord.
Who are you talking about?
DVD Overlord is a guy on YouTube who basically he reviews like movies and stuff supposedly, but it's all from the lens of like culture wars bullshit, and they're gonna get rid of Kathleen Kennedy any day now.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yo, you know what my buddy had today that he scooped from that yard sale, comic sale he went to? That's showing you on stream earlier. Make sure you follow us on Twitch at BrainDeadXTV. We're live every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He got a bunch of Married with Children comics.
Ooh, I may want those.
You're gonna have to fight John for them. I'll see if John will sell you one of them, because John already claimed them. But I was like, I figured
Man.
you may want one. I figured you may want one. I didn't know it was a
Yeah.
thing, dude. I didn't know that was
I knew it was a board game, but like
a
a comic
comic
book,
book.
really?
I could see it though. I could see it.
Yes, I can absolutely. I mean, like I can see it as an animated show, which I think they're gunning for a reboot.
You know what would be
In that
funny?
way.
If Married with Children had an episode or a comic book where Archie shows up and the dad's just bullying the shit out of Archie because he's trying to go on a date with his daughter.
He's just lusting after fucking Christina Ricci.
Yeah, dude.
No, not Christina. Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
Drop the ball.
He's just like constantly trying to like hit on her, and the dad's just like, no. How weird was it that they had that Roseanne couch at GalaxyCon?
They should have done Married with Children. Like that couch made more sense to me because like when you think of that show, the fucking yellow couch is like the first thing that pops in your head.
To be fair, Emma's mom and aunt both pointed out the blanket on the couch always being there on Roseanne.
Yeah.
So that couch is apparently very famous but you gotta think they're older than us, so that's more of their time. But no, I was just thrown off because I was like, didn't she just get canceled? Like, what is? What? And they gave out so much free Roseanne merch. I got a koozie, 2 pins. This is funny. Somebody came over and was like, whose family is this? And I was like, that's Roseanne, bro. Because they gave out a postcard with a family photo of Roseanne's family on one side, and it looks like a genuine family photo from like the 90s or whatever. And we have it just magnet on our fridge, and people come over and they're just like, who are these people? And we're like, dude, do you not know who you really don't recognize Roseanne or fucking John Goodman? Like, if you don't recognize Roseanne,
the show is still on.
Is it really?
It's still on TV. Yes, I just saw the list. Got renewed for another season.
That's why they were promoting it. Is she still the star?
No, they killed her off. She
yeah.
PO'd on like oxys or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
They made her death about the opioid crisis. Like,
what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Have you ever noticed they do shit like that though in shows when somebody like gets fired or canceled? Their death is like the most like they write them out in the most fucked up way. It's never this like, oh, they died a quiet death. It's always like, you were on oxys. Like, yo, you were a fucking pillhead, Roseanne. Like, yo, what? That is the craziest shit I've ever heard. But you know what's crazy? Is John Goodman still on it?
Yeah, I mean, he's getting a steady paycheck. Like,
yo,
why not?
That man did the Big Lebowski, and he's still on fucking Roseanne is hilarious.
I mean, dude, fucking Fred Flintstone.
I know, but like, how do you do a movie like The Big Lebowski and still get like family show gigs? That's crazy. Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money? When he's dunking him in the toilet.
This is what happens when you fuck a guy in the ass.
Yeah.
This is what happens. You see that, Larry?
Thank you for doing that. Thank you. I needed that. I needed all the energy you gave into that. I would have kept.
Fuck up, Donnie.
The bad part, I don't see that in my head as the movie. I see it as the GIFs, like the little like GIFs of them, or like the meme people have made of it. I just see those. Like when I see like where's the money, Lebowski, I imagine that baby getting dunked by the Pope or whoever the fuck it is. the priest.
Getting baptized, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting baptized, and like he's like slamming him in there, and the voiceover's literally, "Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money?
Where's the money?"
So I sent that shit to my dad. He thought it was so fucking funny, dude. He thought, because he knows that movie. He loves that movie.
The one I sent Meredith on the regular is, that's like your opinion, man.
Get the fuck out of here. That's like your opinion, man. That would drive me nuts, but I would laugh. I would laugh, but that would drive me nuts. That's the most stoner fucking answer.
God,
I mean, there's a lot of quotable good things from TV, and not even just like quotable, like, and movies, because Lebowski was a movie. But we've been talking about Roseanne and all that. But I don't know, man. I think that's something like I truly believe, like, early 2000 television, like, there's gonna be like this spike of people like following it in the next like 5 to 10 years. I think people are gonna be fed up with this super realism shit, and they're gonna want that, like, just like cut it out, like fucking Full House type bullshit. Like,
yeah, they're gonna want to go back to like Family Matters and
like Dawson's Creek, even like
Goldberg's.
Goldberg's is new, and that's good. Okay, the last couple seasons aren't that great. Like, when he gets when he gets older, I kind of didn't enjoy. Like, so the first 2 seasons, I'll be straight up, are the best. The first 2 seasons, and then the third one was the final season where, like, I would go to bed and just like let it play when I fall asleep and not restart from where I was, because like the first 2 and like most of the third, I was like, I need to see every single second of this show. Like, it's fucking hilarious. And then don't they kill the dad off?
Yeah, he has a heart attack.
Mm-hmm. My point. They give him a fucking heart attack.
Dude, I mean, I know you're gonna debate me on this one, but I think young Sheldon is gonna be one that people are gonna remember.
Well,
and I think it's gonna be one that they're gonna remember for the right reasons. You know,
people are gonna remember it because it's so good. It's so bad. It's good.
It's not.
No,
it really isn't.
I know, but I'm saying people are gonna remember it because people already remember Big Bang Theory like that. You know what I mean? Like, that touched so many people, and like Diamond Select, the people who make my statues back there, there's a fucking Sheldon statue of him in the fucking Flash outfit. It's a fucking statue like that. I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. I can acknowledge a show having like a cult following, dude. Like, I'm not somebody to be like, oh, I don't like the show, therefore it's ultimately like not enjoyable.
It's a bad show.
Well, it's just not enjoyable to anybody. No, dude, I like so much shit that I don't like. Even my dad told me the other day, I was like, you should watch Justified. He was like, it's too campy, bro. It's too campy. I was like, is my 53-year-old dad telling me a show is too campy? Like, are you serious? Like,
you grew up with Batman 66. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, man. Like, but no, but he's right. He's right. Justified. Yeah. At least the early seasons are campy. Like, the early seasons of Justified are campy.
But again, like, they found their stride and it became like a.
They just made a new season.
Show. Yeah.
They made a show about him going back to Florida, because if you don't remember, in the beginning of the show, he's leaving Florida, going back to his hometown in Kentucky or whatever. And this the new show is Justified, but him going to Florida. He's like in Florida or going there, and he has his daughter with him, and he's taking her to her mom. So they're still doing shit. They're still, and I'm a sucker for crime. crime noir, like, especially if it's not some bullshit reenactment show, like it's just like a good crime show like SVU or Blacklist or you know what I mean, like Breaking Bad, fucking anything like that. I'm so fucking here for. Like I just love it's fuck the police, no justice, no peace. But at the same time, those shows are so entertaining, dude. Like I even watched Chicago PD at one point.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? 911.
Yeah, I think so.
There've been a couple of episodes that I've been intrigued by about that. I think for me though, I I like. I don't want to say that I like true crime documentaries, but I do, especially when they're put in the historical context.
That's different.
So like,
That's different. I will watch a true crime doc, but my girlfriend loves those fucking like. I like First 48. That's like documentary style. I can watch that.
She loves like Wives with Knives.
Yes.
Like,
the one that's like murder under the house, murder in the backyard, murder in front house, like
murder in the mansion, murder in the house behind the mansion.
Yeah, I can't fucking I can't do that shit. What is that channel called?
ID?
Yeah, like the ID shit.
Investigational Discovery.
Yeah, like the ID shit, like that shit's too like, cause they get fucking like they get like D-roll actors to do that shit.
There was another channel, and I think it's still on. It's called CI. I think it's Crime and Investigation, and it is I think you would like that one because it is a less sensationalized.
Okay.
Thing.
Okay.
So they focus more on like crime and investigation. So like they'll do things like racketeering. They'll do things on mob bosses. They'll do things on like serial killers, murderers, poison, whatever. But it's always like the investigation part of it is a huge
dude.
Thing.
You know what? You know what TV show that I've been telling you to watch it? If you're in a crime mood, The Gentleman. The Gentleman is
that is on my
Oh.
stream.
So Juju's watched all 3 Godfathers. Have you seen The Irishman?
Yes. I sat through it.
Okay. I watched it in 3 different parts. That's a really good fucking movie that I feel like is like I don't know, dude. That was really good, but The Gentleman is really fucking good. Like that was like impressively good by the end. Like it takes an episode or 2 to really start cooking. But like it's so up your alley.
I'll exchange one for one that you should watch.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Watch The Offer on Paramount.
Okay.
Because that is all about the making of The Godfather.
All right.
And
all right.
You would like it because it's Hollywood, history, and fucking gangster shit going on. Like real life.
Yeah. I'm so about it. I'm so about it. Sign me up. Say no more, my friend. I'm in there.
The cast is fucking great. The casting on that movie is like the guy from Fanboys, the dude with the beard, plays Francis Ford Coppola, and he looks exactly like Francis Ford Coppola. Like it's uncanny.
All right. Yeah, dude. Nah, I mean, I'm very down for it. I'm gonna watch something tonight. I don't quite know what I'm gonna watch, but I kind of want to start a show, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. Oh, go ahead.
No, yeah.
I was just saying, I kind of want to start season 3 of fucking that show I told you to watch.
Gentlemen.
No, with Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah. I kind of want to watch season 3 of Godfather of Harlem. That's a really good fucking show. Like, if I can recommend anything tonight, go watch that. Like that, because like season 1, that shit is just the start. Like, It was one of those shows that like I just watched it like every day until I was like finished with what they had on TV. I watched the whole first season, and then the second season came out, and then I watched the whole second season. Now I gotta watch the third.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking watching there, bud.
Yeah, no, and it all came out like relatively like right after I finished. So I've been on a break now. Go ahead.
I got a suggestion for Emma
Okay.
for her next Nick Cage movie, Raising Arizona.
If they haven't
John
watched,
Goodman, Nick Cage, and the fucking chick from The Incredibles.
they may have watched it, but I'll suggest it. You said Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona.
Okay, I feel like they've watched that. I feel like I've heard her mention that movie, but I'll ask. I'll tell her. I'll be like, when I wake her up to go upstairs, I'll be like, Raising Arizona, shorty. You gotta watch this shit, apparently.
After Peggy Sue got married.
I might watch Raising Arizona.
Such a another phenomenal fucking movie. And like,
yeah.
John Goodman's in it too. Like,
no, yeah. I kind of want to watch something with John Goodman. I kind of want to watch a movie now that I think about it. I haven't watched a movie in a while. Kind of in like a movie mood. I just watched the whole season of a show. Maybe it's movie night. Maybe it's movie night up in the Rain Dog crib.
Watch The Babe.
No,
I'm kidding.
No. I won't do that. You got any last words, Juju?
Ooh, hey, don't say it so ominously there, buddy.
No, I don't mean it like that. We'll be back next week. Don't worry.
Yeah, I hope so. We put it that way. Nah, man. Love each other. Be good. And remember, if they gender bend a fucking role for a movie and you're that mad about it, just don't go and see the movie.
Yeah, no. Don't go see it.
I think that's solid advice.
Also, look up the facts and realize that it's not even a gender bend. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you. But yeah, dudes, remember, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Spotify, and remember, we're live every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch, doing a podcast where you can talk in the chat, disagree with us, agree with us, do whatever. And remember, never offended, always recommended, and later, my dudes.